What's up with you guys, man? It's Zeph next door. And I with a video, right? It's been a little minute. A lot of storms has happened. A lot of storms took place, but I've seen a lot of God. And I'll talk about that in another video. But for this video, I'm going to be talking about enemies. Want to talk about your enemies. I think this is my third video that I've done regarding enemies. For this one specifically, we're going to be looking at a verse that a lot of people know. A lot of people talk about, even people who aren't Christian. And that verse is John 3:16. If you know the verse, you can say it with me. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. And if you believe in him, you shall not perish, but have everlasting life. That's it. The reason why I bring this verse up when I talk about enemies is because in that verse it says something specific that I think a lot of us tend to ignore, especially when we come into a situation where we have disagreements with people and we have a mindset regarding them. All right, and this is what it is. God so loved the world. Not what the world does, but them. He loves them. Why? Because he created them. Right? But it doesn't just stop there. God doesn't just say that he loves the world, but he loved the world so much that he gave his Son to die. So he died for everyone in the world. Catch that. He died for everyone who exists in the world. If it were anything else, he would contradict his own word, but he doesn't. He died for everyone, you and me, in the world, even the people that you don't like. So here we have a God who created everyone in the world. The whole world turned against him, and he responded to that by dying. He shedded his blood and he resurrected. He loves them so much that if they say yes, they will no longer perish and they will have everlasting life. We just took in a perspective on how God sees the world. Plain and simple. Another prominent verse that I've talked about is Ephesians 6:12 on the fact that we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. So the Bible is telling us that the real enemy is not the people he created. With that being said, I will ask you this question. Think about any person that you are against. This is not for you to say, I'm not against it. Think about any person that you have something against. Think about any person that you see as an enemy. Waiting. After you've had that thought of the person that you're against, ask yourself how God sees them. All right. Compare the way you see them to the way that God sees them, according to John 3:16. If the way you see them is different from the way that God sees them, it's not a God problem. That's not even a them problem, meaning your enemies. It's a you problem. Let's think about that for a minute. That's all I really have for you guys today. A short, simple, but hopefully an effective video. I love you guys. My next video is going to be on the purpose of storms. And we're going to be looking at Paul throughout the book of Acts, and hopefully that will help you as well. But stay tuned. More videos will come. I love you guys. Stay safe out there. Stay prayed up. Stay worded up. Grace and peace.